Coming back to Royal Kingdom Estate feels like coming home. I've walked these grounds before, toured the developments, shared the vision, and even helped others secure their own piece of Ghana through this brand. But this time it's different. The growth is undeniable. Royal Kingdom Estate has evolved into something even more powerful. In an industry that's not always easy to navigate, they've stayed consistent, transparent, and purpose-driven. At the heart of it all is Mr. Danny Angels, the founder and CEO, the visionary, the heartbeat of this brand. His unwavering dedication, hands-on leadership, and passion for building a trustworthy team are what keeps this engine running. You can feel this energy in every site, every project, and every handshake. What I'm seeing now is the result of years of hard work and bold vision. From raw land to thriving communities, from quiet beginnings to bold expansion into urban and city centers. The portfolio has grown and so has the impact. This isn't just about land, it's about legacy. It's about opportunity, it's about creating a safe and secure pathway for the diaspora to come home and invest confidently. I'm proud to be a part of this journey and I can't wait to show you what Royal Kingdom Estate has become. Hi, Danny. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Jasmine. Where have you been hiding?
I know. I was about to ask you the same thing. I was about to ask you the same thing. It's been so long.
Yes. You've been touring all over the world and
wow,
you don't even care about
don't say that. That's not true. Don't listen to him, guys. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Very well.
Very, very good to see you.
Good to see you too.
For those of you that don't know, I did a couple of videos actually, a couple of years ago with Danny, who's the CEO of Royal Kingdom Estate. We showcased some of the things that they have to offer and all that. But I feel like because I have so many new subscribers, it makes sense for you to tell them who you are and what RKE is.
My name is Danny Angels. I'm the founder and CEO of Royal Kingdom Estate. Royal Kingdom Estate is the people's real estate company. Why is it the people's real estate company? People are always at the forefront of every decision, every policy, every product that we bring out to the market. So we are called the people's real estate company, and we are the real one-stop shop. We're the one-stop shop because we provide 360 real estate solution. We have a bit of everything for somebody. If you want a piece of land to build, we are there. If you want architecture, we are there. If you want short-let apartment, we are there. If you want prime real estate, eco-friendly, we are there.
Okay. Well, there you go, guys. There you go. So you guys have a little bit of everything for anybody that's interested in real estate in any capacity, basically.
So Royal Kingdom Estate exists to change the narrative of real estate acquisition in Ghana. So we feel that for us to have a stronghold of that narrative, we must be able to what? Play a bit of role in all segments of the market. So we've put together a team of motivated young individuals, and we want to affect each segment of the market because real estate acquisition or property acquisition in Ghana has been a difficult challenge, especially for the people of the diaspora and our people back home. So we make sure that when it comes to land, when it comes to building, when it comes to commercial facility management, all segments of the market, including even artisanal works, like this beautiful setup you see here, was done by in-house artisans within Royal Kingdom Estate umbrella.
Okay. That's really good. Well, there you go, guys. One-stop shop for everything real estate related, basically. So there's been a lot of new developments since the last time I was here.
Yes.
So I know there's a lot of updates you have to give me. So the floor is yours, Danny.
Well, Royal Kingdom Estate is arguably the fastest growing real estate brand in Ghana. I don't know about West Africa, but we are arguably the fastest. Why are we the fastest? Royal Kingdom Estate has mastered the art and craft of land acquisition. And anybody that is familiar with real estate in our part of the world knows very well that land acquisition is your biggest headache. And once you can surmount that challenge, then real estate investment in Ghana will be very easy for you. So we spent our earlier years of operation mastering that craft. And what we have done now is to acquire large tracts of land around the country. Why did we do that? We realized that even with affordable housing, everybody keeps saying affordable housing. What is affordable? What is affordable to Jasmine? It's not affordable to Danny.
Right.
So we have decided that we are going to share a piece of the pie. Buy land, clean up the registration system, make sure that it's clean. You do what we call land retailing. When people buy a piece of land, maybe let's say 100,000 cedis, or let me convert to dollars, $5,000, $6,000, and you give them enough time to build their bespoke homes, you're actually providing affordable what? Home.
Yeah.
The affordable housing, because somebody cannot buy 200,000, 300,000, 400,000. So we believe that we are going to make it easy for our people home and abroad to be able to acquire a piece of land. That aspect has probably been our strongest foundation. So that foundation has been set right, and it has produced a lot of results. What we did was to also focus on architecture, because we realized that people have their piece of land already. Some people have even started developing. They don't have a proper architectural design. So we set up an engineering and architectural design team that will take us from buy land, design, build. Now, after the building, what happens? Property management. We make sure that we have a team of interior decorators. Don't you like the beautiful decor you have?
Yeah, you've done a good job.
Are you not going to ask us to come and do yours for you?
Why not?
Our architectural team is solid. We put together a team of young architects to be able to design for our client and client outside our portfolio. We've also established a team that will resolve petty conflict, manage client expectation, and satisfy our client. So we have a department called Administration and Customer Relations. This department seeks to bridge the gap between customer service and, our part of the world. Customer service is one thing that has really been a big challenge, right? You go to a lot of shops, you go to a lot of businesses, and it's as if you are the one rather begging them to serve you. So at Royal Kingdom Estate, we don't just want to meet the expectation of our client. We want to exceed their expectation. Hence, we have dedicated a department that will handle all queries. And that department is also in charge of documentation. When you buy a piece of property from us, our documentation takes just 5 working days. Just 5 working days. And you can fact check this. We are the only company in Ghana, real estate brand, producing documents within 5 working days. And this is to kudos go to our admin team, who are very efficient. In there, we have a team of surveyors and technocrats that work within the Lands Commission to assist us to bring out that. We also have, again, when it comes to marketing, sales and marketing, we have decided that we are going to split those two departments. Have a marketing and innovation, and then we have sales and business strategy. Why so? Because we want to be able to affect the market much better. And in doing that, even though it comes at a bit of a much higher cost to the organization, don't forget that we want to exceed clients' expectation. So when it comes to the sales and business strategy, the sales team will manage the leads. When admin takes the lead, sales team will manage the lead, will close the leads, and then even post-closure, where clients are still maintained within the Royal Kingdom Estate pool of clients, and still we check up on them, make sure that every need that they may have, even after they have purchased the property, we still are able to affect and make positive impact in their life. Because we don't just exist to just make money off you. We want to make sure that business is like a family. And if you want to try, that relationship must continue. Because if you acquire a piece of property from us today, one day your children may acquire some from my children. So that relationship must continue, and it doesn't end there. And when it comes to marketing, we are big on corporate social responsibility, giving back to society. So we've dedicated a team that will be in charge of that. We have widows, orphans that we are taking care of. So we want that department to focus on that narrative and be able to come to us and say, you know what, we met Jasmine yesterday. Jasmine has a couple of children that need some help. Because look, business, like I said, is not just making money, but you need to affect society. And in Royal Kingdom Estate, the one-stop shop dream is not just to build edifices. It's not just to sell beautiful land. It's also to impact society. Hence, we have that department as well. So a lot has been happening.
Sounds
The
like
company
it.
has grown faster and it's growing very fast each day. The wage bill has doubled, has quadrupled. So I need you to give me some money for me to be able to sort out that.
Don't worry, I'll sign the check before I
Don't
leave.
laugh
Don't worry,
sarcastically.
Daddy.
Drop the check here. Let your audience know that you have the check ready.
I'll show it to you guys at the end of the video. Don't worry, guys. So how many departments did you have when we first met, and then in comparison to now?
You know, the beautiful thing about what we have achieved is, you know, I feel so blessed to be given the opportunity to provide housing. Growing up, my parents never built a house. They never even bought a property. And to be given this opportunity to serve, I see it as service, right?
Yeah.
It is not a business, it's service. That's why we try to exceed the expectation. Going back to your question, we have grown rapidly. Before, we just had about 3 departments.
Right.
We had admin was doing the sales, and we had engineering, and then we had a marketing team comprised of marketing and sales.
Right.
And now we have so many departments. The last count, right? Both subcontractors and permanent staff, we were in the region of a staggering 839.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's incredible. That's really good. Good job, Dan. You're doing really well.
Thank you.
Congrats to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
So speak to me about some of the new projects that you guys have happening now as well.
So because our focus and our vision is to provide a 360 real estate solution and be a one-stop shop, we have identified that every segment of the market has an opportunity in there. So we have people living abroad who are not ready to relocate to the part of to Africa or to Ghana. They just want to invest. So what we have done, like I said, is to acquire large tracts of land in strategic locations. We've decided that we are going to take it a step higher. We started a project called the African Renaissance. The African Renaissance, which I'll be taking you there, is supposed to make a bold statement in the city center when it comes to Royal Kingdom Estates architectural prowess, and to tell the story that it is possible to build solid architecture in our part of the country without copying the West.
Right.
So guess what? The shape of that development is going to embody the facade of African map.
Okay.
So in the night, when it's lit, you're going to see the shape of African map. We also realized that people want to have office spaces. They want to have like a one-stop shop development. When you are traveling, you can be in there, work from home. After COVID, remote working is the order of the day.
Yeah.
You can stay anywhere and work from home. And you know, some of our people still want to come here, but still want to work in the West.
Yeah.
So we have decided to develop a project dear to our heart called The Future. The Future is about 10-15 minutes from the airport, and it's going to be, have everything. It's like a one-stop shop real estate solution. You have the gym, you have restaurant, you have the cafe.
So that's going to be like an apartment.
It's a mixed-use. It's a mixed-use development. You have almost everything in there. So if you lock in now or you check in now, you can stay there for 3 months without going anywhere.
Right,
you still have everything that you need. And then eco-friendly. Eco-friendly is where our passion is, because we believe that for real estate infrastructure to spread across the country, developers are supposed to birth vision, decide to say, you know what, I'm going to build Jasmine Villa. Jasmine Villa must not be at the city center. The city center has been planned, has been developed decades ago. Go into the bush, create your own vision, build infrastructure. And if every developer is doing that, what are we going to do? We'll end up building the country. Because if you have 10 developers from every part of the country deciding that we are going to build 2,000-acre city, every region. We have 16 regions, right? That's how many? That's about 32,000 acres of infrastructure. That is going to alleviate the housing deficit. At the last check, our housing deficit is 2 million plus and counting. And for us to do that, we feel that let's spread the infrastructure across the country. So eco-friendly is where our passion is. We have the Great City. Great City is selling so fast, and we are coming out with a new model called Great City Prime. And Great City Prime is going to have the homes, and when you buy the homes, we'll give you allotment at the back of your house. We'll give you an extra land where we call farmyard, where you're supposed to have your green farming, because we believe in holistic living. You know what's holistic living? You have to what? Food should be your medicine.
Right.
And our people are coming down here because they are tired of taking the pills and all that.
Yeah.
They want to live a healthy life. So we also believe that there is a market for that. Who are these markets? Who are these people who want this? Retirees, young folks. If you are 30 years today and you acquire a piece of land in that development, after 20 years, you are 50 years.
Right.
And that will be an investment.
Yeah.
So both the retirees, the youth are also investing. And between the last time I met you and now, we've sold close to 300 acres.
Wow.
Now, we could have developed all this and sell them, but our contribution to affordable housing also means that you have the land, you've registered this, it's litigation free.
Right.
Why don't you sell a bit to people who cannot buy the homes so that they build progressively?
Right.
So we feel that it's our civic duty to also help people who cannot buy the homes but can buy the land and develop at their own pace. So we've sold quite a lot, but we are ready to develop now. So guys, the few that is left, we want you to come so that we can give you a bit before we begin to develop and sell the homes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you guys heard him. So with regards to Grace Prime, did you say you buy a plot and you get an extra plot? Is that what you said?
Yes, the concept is that we are coming up with what we call farmyard and an allotment.
Right.
So each home has a garden behind, like a backyard garden.
Right.
But we also want to ensure that we keep living like Africans. We are not just saying it, I want to demonstrate it, use this as a demonstrable gesture to our people that we are really calling them to come back home. Not to come back home and live in the glass houses with air conditioning alone, but we want to be able to give them the opportunity to own extra plot for farming.
Okay.
So what are we doing? When you acquire a house from us, we would assign you with a single plot of land.
Okay.
That means 4 homes, 4 plots.
Right.
What are you going to use this for? We want you to farm. It's purposely for farming, for green farming.
Right.
Because we want you to produce from your farm, eat from your home. And also it's a way of, I mean, if you're a retiree and you have extra land to wake up in the morning, you know, retirees have some pensions coming here and there.
Right.
You wake up in the morning, you're able to go to your farm. We are trying to tell you that this is how we used to live in Africa.
Right.
You wake up, you go to your farm, you have your tomatoes, you have your green vegetables, then you come back home and still relax. So that is the concept. And people have really bought into it. In our last video, people are coming in, they want to know about it. So we want to share this on your platform as well for the purpose of, for the benefit of your audience.
Okay. So Grace City Prime, it's actual homes, not necessarily just land, is that right?
It's our latest development which we are coming up with.
Okay.
It's going to be built by Royal Kingdom Estate.
Okay.
These are homes. Echo, not just homes. These are not houses, they are homes.
Okay.
You know, there's a difference between a house and a home.
Yeah.
Home is home.
Yeah.
So we are going to develop this ourselves. And Royal Kingdom Estate want to make a bold statement when it comes to our development prowess. So hence we have bet this vision and people have bought into it. So it's not land.
Okay.
We are going to be developing these homes ourselves.
Sure.
And then we're going to be selling them. The prices will be out very soon.
Okay.
And your audience can get in touch with our sales team and they will assist them and take them through the whole process. So at Royal Kingdom Estate, we like to tell story through architecture. And we believe that every architecture has an inspiration. Our next development is called the Black Star Village. And you visited there before. Since you visited there, we've sold quite a lot through your platform, and also kudos to you as well. That concept seeks to reignite the call for our people to come back home. Come back home for what? Come back home, live together, play together, work together. That is the only way we are going to be able to change the narrative to form a strong partnership between the continental Africans and the diaspora. So this vision is called the Black Star Village. Go back to your roots, work together, live together. So within the development, we have all the street name after famous African heroes, Pan-African heroes like Martin Luther King, Mosiah Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, Sekou Toure, all these great. And for us, it has to be tangible. People have to see. And when you get there, you love the view. You know, it's green, it's lush. And then we have the view. The view is like your LA. If you love if you love city view, that is the place for you. I know you love city view. You are still waiting.
Sometimes I do.
I'll buy one for you, but I'll take the money from you.
You guys, please make a note
Did you
of
hear
this.
that? I'll buy one for you, but I'll take the money from you.
How do you buy one from me? They didn't hear that part. They only heard that I'll buy one from you. Yes.
So the view is, I mean, it's your city view. Very, very beautiful view in the night. It's captivating. You see the whole city. You see right in your room, you see. And that property is also selling real fast.
Okay.
So that is what we have.
So where's the view located?
The view is at Abokobe Hill. There's an interesting part of that development is that there's a converging point between Greater Accra and Easton.
Okay.
So half part of the land is in Greater Accra and the other half is in the Eastern.
Okay.
So I'm in Greater Accra, you are in the Eastern. No, there's too much litigation in Greater Accra. I'm in the Eastern and you are in Greater Accra.
You can't take your words back then. Once you say it, that's it. So I'm going with I'm in Greater Accra. And
you have it.
Yes. Okay. So that's it for the project. Is that all the projects you guys have?
Yes, we have other projects coming up.
Okay.
But for now, these ones are currently selling.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
And we'll be taking you there to show you some of them. We have some clients who have bought a lot already and they are building. Some people are living within their they are occupying their residence.
Okay,
and we'll be showing that in the video as well for the benefit of those who haven't been following, for them to be able to see it.
Okay, Danny. So when I spoke to you guys off camera, I know there's been some global partnerships as well. I want to know more about that and I want my audience to find out about that.
What we seek to achieve at Royal Kingdom Estates, our vision is to build an organic brand for Africans all over the world. So we have decided that we are going to share a piece of the pie. We have enrolled over 200 plus brokers across the globe. So in Europe, in North America, in Asia, part of Asia, we have brokers spread across, spreading the news. We also believe that, say you are a Pan-Africanist group or real estate brand calling your people, it's not all about selling properties to them. You also need to work with them. So what have we done? We have contracted various marketing agencies, especially in North America, US to be precise. And we've signed global partnership with them. They are spreading the news of RK. It also shows that for brands like that, they wouldn't want to work with you if you don't have credibility.
You're right.
If you don't have transparency. If you don't work with transparency. You know? And it also proves that we are growing really fast and we want to take it a step further. So our global partnership is beginning to grow. And that is the only way we can gain global recognition and global presence and make a bigger impact. You know, we believe that it is possible down here to build a world-class brand everywhere in the world. And this, what we have done here is a testament to that. And we continue to spread that news.
That's really good. I mean, from what you said, the services you're doing here is supporting a lot of people. So if there's people over there that don't want to come here yet, that don't even have access to what's available in Ghana, now that you're advertising over there and working with brands over there, it can reach more people can get to know about what you have to offer and all that. So that's great.
One of the main reasons why we've taken this bold step, people will say, oh, you're wasting money and all that. No, we believe that 85% of our clients are domiciled in the West. So we have to take the word there. We have to spread the news there. And that is the only way we can be able to affect the change that we want to affect. You know, real estate acquisition in Ghana in the past was a very, very, it was a difficult one. And we're happy companies like ourselves and other brands are coming together to change the narrative. And to change that narrative, you need to make a bit of sacrifice because you can't get it done if you don't make a bit of sacrifice. So yes, that's the journey that we're on.
Okay, Danny, I mean, you've done really well, like I have said several times today, and I can see how far you've come. Your team has grown so much. How are you getting all these ideas? How are you managing to do all this? Because, I mean, this is not easy work, you know? I mean, if it was, everybody would be doing it. So
before
how are you doing it?
I answer this question, I pray that I can speak politely like you. You know, the backbone of every business or every organization is the human resource available at your disposal. We couldn't have achieved all this without the dedication, without the passion, the commitment to the cause of RKE. So we place so much emphasis on talent, not just recruitment, not just remuneration, but training.
Yeah.
So we combine the three elements of getting the best out of human resources. What is that? First of all, you must recruit the right people. In recruitment, we don't only look at competence, we look at people with the right principles, good people. Once we get them on board, obviously you have to pay them well. Because remuneration in this country, you know the minimum wage, right? If you put together the minimum wage in a month, it's ridiculous. So we make sure as a real estate brand, we want to change the narrative. How can you change the narrative if you don't elevate the economic status of your workers? So our remuneration package is very competitive in terms of if you check from the other real estate brand, we make sure that we give them enough and a bit more at times when they do well. Guess what? I'll be showing you something. One of our staff who has dedicated herself, you call her Saturday, she's there. You call her Sunday, she's there. As part of our system of rewarding our staff, do you know what management did?
What did you do?
We have decided that we will award her with a brand new car.
Amazing.
And this car, guess what? It's not going to be registered in the name of the company. It is a personal car. If she decides to leave tomorrow, that car is for her. That is not the last. We plan to, as a real estate brand, if a staff is doing well and maybe wins the employee of the month, give them a piece of land, give them a home. So this narrative is expansive. And to get the best out of the staff, these three elements, rewarding system, training them, and making sure that there is discipline. So that has played a crucial role, making sure that employees are benefiting from the organization. And it's not as if they're just walking through in and out of the door without any, the company, they must feel like this is home.
Absolutely.
And you know, the organizational culture here is also quite good. It's like family. You know, when you walk in, you see it's like family. And we want to make sure that everybody is part of the building of the organization. Nobody is above anybody. The CEO, everybody, we can eat together, but still there's a limit.
Of course,
if
you
they
have
cross
to.
that limit, I'll scratch them.
It's necessary. Okay, well, I can see, you know, the what do you call it, the results of all your hard work. And
thank you.
So kudos.
It's not been easy. I mean, it's quite a lot. I mean, we've done a lot behind the scenes. It's not easy, but we keep going. We keep going.
That's the only way, isn't it? So kudos to you and your staff.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So what's the plan for the future? What do we have to look forward to? What's going to happen with RKE in the next couple of years?
So if you look at the trajectory of what Royal Kingdom Estate has built, it's like we're on a journey. We are moving. We keep rolling. We've done a lot of videos with you, probably more than any other YouTuber. Wouldn't you say that anytime you visit us, you see growth?
Yeah, definitely.
Every time we make sure we grow. So having stabilized, build a foundation that is so strong with the best of talent at our disposal. Our next vision is global domination. We have to go global. Hence, we have recruited agencies, marketing agencies, brokers across the globe. That vision is to go global. Right? Is to go global. Royal Kingdom Estate should be able to have real estate in Washington, D.C., in every city across the West. So, yeah, that is the vision. Global domination. Say global domination.
I can see you're on the right track, Danny. You've already done an incredible job here, so I can see it's possible. I mean,
thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, for people like yourself, continuing to shine the light on the beautiful job that companies like us are doing here. Without people like yourself, I mean, these things wouldn't be uncovered. I mean, our story wouldn't have been told. And I also want you honest, guys, keep glued to this. We are not done yet. We are going to speak to some of the staff. I pray that they say something good about me. If they say anything bad, I will withdraw their bonus.
We're taking the car away.
Yeah, we are taking the car away.
Okay, guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to go speak to some of the staff members, and we're going to see some of the projects as well. So stay tuned. you
Hi,
doing?
Jasmine. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Great to have you here.
Same. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
So Seth is one of the directors over here at RKE. Seth, can you introduce yourself to my subscribers?
Well, yes, my name is Seth Yamo, and I'm the Director for Marketing and Innovation at Royal Kingdom Estate.
Okay.
Yes.
So what do you do here? What does that look like?
So marketing and innovation, as the title explains itself, we take, we take serious consideration when it comes to marketing. And even with the marketing, we have a fully fledged media team, right? Because we want to be able to capture every narrative. We don't want to just tell, but capture as well. We want to tell our story from the horse's own mouth. There are so many narratives about the motherland out there.
Yeah.
So we as an organization, as part of also encouraging the diaspora to come back home and all that, we want to tell the story using real estate and using our brand. So that is why we have initiatives like the Motherland Experience on our YouTube platform, where after we tell our narrative of the motherland, when those from the West, when they come back home, we also give them the opportunity to also share their experience of the motherland with those that are out there, so that we can debunk some of these false narratives that are out there. So marketing for us is actually very, very important, and it's very broad. I'll tell you this, we also incorporate CSR, corporate social responsibilities, into our marketing activities. And one of them is that when we go to any site, when we are doing our numerous developments, our projects, we always make sure to employ a certain quota of the locals, right? Yeah. Because we want to give back to the communities, right? And that is something that we do it intentionally. And this is also aligning with the broader vision of the CEO, Mr. Danny Angels, because he's someone that understands humble beginnings. He understands, sharing with everyone. And that is why even when he was talking to you, he made mention of the fact that we have a lot of brokers and we want to share with everyone. We want to make impact. Right. That is what Royal Kingdom Estate is about. We want to make impact. So this is one of the avenues we are making impact, telling our story through marketing, making use of our media team, and at the Motherland Experience, allowing those from the West to come here, share their experience with those there as well, employing the locals within the communities, as part of our CSR project. We even have videos on our payroll. Right? Yeah. We are sponsoring people through school. We are doing a lot. That's it's all about impact for us. Yeah. So as Director of Marketing and Innovation, sometimes you have to think of initiatives and then look at how you can penetrate into these, the global markets, other spaces. Make sure that we have something for everyone. Make sure that the good news reaches everyone. And with the help of people like yourself, we want to keep spreading the good work out there. So that is what we do here at Royal Kingdom Estate.
No worries. Thank you very much, Seth. They're doing really good work out here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Caroline.
Hi, Jasmine.
How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
That's good. Could you introduce yourself to my subscribers?
Yes, sure. So my name is Caroline Loco, and I'm the Director of Administration and Customer Relations with Royal Kingdom Estate.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you do?
Okay, so primarily, admin, we are in charge of every documentation. So when the client purchases a plot, we are in charge of preparing the sales agreement. We're in charge of preparing the indentures, and then also we facilitate with the registration of the land. So, we always talk about it's a one-stop shop. We are with you from the beginning to the very end. Right. So that's what admin does. And then we have the customer relations aspect of the business. So basically, when it comes to customer relations, we are looking at exceeding our customers' expectations. We want to make sure that they are satisfied with the services we are rendering. So what do? Relationship, again, like we've always said, is very important to us. So how are we serving you to achieve that? So the customer relations department of RKE was set up to make sure that once a client purchases a land from us, we walk them through the entire process. We explain to them what other services we have that we render, and then we go further to also ensure that within the course of the value chain,
right,
after buying the land, after having it registered, when you want us to build, which we do that as well, we are with you throughout the journey. And basically, you might come back and say, oh, I have an issue here, I have an issue there, who can I talk to?
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Okay.
We don't want to just leave you. Most organizations will, sell you the land and that's it.
Yes.
Right? We want to be with you throughout the entire chain. And so the customer relations department is there to handle issues, to handle customer complaints. It's a touch point for customers who want to know what to do next.
Yeah.
And if they have an issue, who can talk to me and help me.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what we do. And so continuing with the relationship and building that is very important to us. So that's what this department does.
Okay.
Yes.
You definitely have the demeanor and the warmth for customer service, I feel. That's what I get. Yes, you guys are in good hands with
Caroline.
With Caroline, you guys are in good hands with Caroline.
Yes.
Thank you, Caroline. Thanks for your time. So I'm with the engineering team now. I've got Abraham here with me, who is the architect. Hi, Abraham. How are you doing?
Hi. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too. Could you please introduce yourself to my subscribers?
Okay, so my name is Abraham Pele. I'm the architect here at Royal Kingdom Estate.
Okay, and who else do you have here on this team?
Okay, so on the engineering team, we have our CAD technician, one of our structural engineers, and our quantity surveyor in the engineering department.
Okay, and what do you do here?
Okay, so we basically guide clients, bring in their visions to a reality. And what we work with here, or what we capitalize on here at Royal Kingdom Estate, is we try to make our designs as unique as possible, where we capitalize on building character. So building character makes the building stand out, makes it bold, makes a bold statement, or it could be, I can use an example, the future project we have, which capitalizes on the concept of audacious temerity, which it stands out, it's brave, it's unique, it is recognizable. So that's what we try to do here to make our building stand out. Okay.
So if people are building through RKE, you guys are the guys that do the architectural side of it.
To contact, to bring that visions to life.
Cool. Okay. Thank you for your time,
You're
Abraham.
welcome, madam.
Hello, Gertrude.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Very well.
It's been such a long time since
It
I last
is.
saw you. You're still here with RKE.
I am.
Wow. How many years has it been now?
Let's say almost 4 years.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Good 4 years. Of
Good.
course.
That's
Good 4
really good.
years.
That's really good. So you need to introduce yourself to my subscribers. Obviously, I know you, but they don't know you. So tell them who you are, what your role is here at RKE, and how things has been for you since being here.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Gertrude Pokwafeku, an administrative executive here at Royal Kingdom Estate.
Okay. Okay. So you've been here 4 years now.
Yes.
How's that experience been like?
It has been a very interesting journey, I would say. A very educative one, of course. We learn, we grow, we evolve. RKE also creates that enabling environment for all staff to thrive. Of course, not forgetting the recognition, the remuneration, expansion of our office, even human resource. Everything is going very well here in RKE. And speaking of recognition, me being the longest working staff, I've been awarded a brand new car by our CEO and management. And words can't explain how happy I am because this isn't just a car to me. It's a motivation. It's a drive to keep going and giving my best every single day, honestly.
That's incredible. I mean, it's not a common thing that, you
It
know,
isn't.
CEOs give cars to their workers. So that's really nice.
not Jasmine, I always tell people that land is the hottest commodity in real estate in Ghana. Buy land and wait. Don't wait to buy land.
Yeah.
Do you remember this road?
I do.
Look at it. Now, the infrastructure has been laid.
Yeah, it's done all the way to the end.
Do you remember the decade apartment?
I do.
When we came here, the road was, all over the place.
Yeah.
And we couldn't even drive through. Now, this apartment is doing so well. The occupancy rate is usually 90%.
Right.
And there has been massive demand.
Right.
People want to buy. But because we have invested our emotions so much into it, it was our first major development.
Right,
so we want to keep it, it's just 10 minutes from the airport.
Yes.
So what we have decided to do is to start a bigger project, bigger than this, and I'll be taking it there from here.
Okay, cool.
It's 10 floors, and it's a mixed-use development.
Okay, and it's close to here.
Very close. It's about 5 minutes from here, so that's about 15 minutes from the airport. So we'll be going there so that I can show you. There, people can buy, and Airbnb. They can buy and block it. When they are here, they can stay in it. So that's the concept. And this area, East Airport Tseaddo, is developing so fast. As you can see, the road has been laid already, and this is what I've been saying. And some of these things actually inspires my real estate vision. Now, all the development that we have in Aburi and 8 other places, very soon, this will be the story.
The roads will be done too.
So once it is happening here, it's going to happen there. So people have to buy land and wait. Don't wait to buy land. So let's go and I'll show you what's happening there. Massive project, 10 floors, misuse, 80 units. We have studio, we have 2 bed, we have 1 bed at very, very reasonable prices. It's at the construction stage. That's where you can be able to get a good deal. When it's completed, it's going to be expensive, So so I'll show you and then we can take it from there. So Jasmine, again, I said that Royal Kingdom Estate, when it comes to land acquisition, we have mastered the craft. We are not just talking, we are walking the talk. In the heart of Osu, right close to the Parliament House, to the Independence Square, to where the Conference Center, to the National Theatre, and to the James Fort Castle. We have acquired the land. To build what? The African Renaissance Tower. An architecture that will pay homage to Pan-Africanism, because it's close to almost all the places that most of the prestigious events leading to the independence was held. And Black Star Square, where Kwame Nkrumah declared that the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless the total liberation of Africa. This is where we have this land. So we are taking our time. We'll complete the architectural design process this year. And we'll start construction in January.
January next year.
January next year. And this means a lot to us because we want to also have something, we want to also dominate the skyline of the city center. Even though we're operating in all segments of the market. Like we said earlier during the sit-down interview. There is a market for this. This is where all the top companies should have their office. If you want to have a prime real estate, this is it. We have invested so much in the land. The opportunity is here. Those who want to invest, we are still talking to investors because we want to make sure when it starts, it's non-stop.
So these are not going to be apartments then?
It's mixed use.
Mixed use,
Yes, mixed use development. A bit of apartment, a bit of office spaces. So there'll be everything.
And how big is it?
Oh, this is huge. We should do no less than 10 to 12 different floors. About 100 units in total.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Yes. That, you have a lot of work on your hands.
Thank you. Let me show you. I'm standing by the banner. Let me show you the land by yourself. If you can please come. So it's a little over a plot of land. Yeah, it's a little over a plot of land. And guess what? I used to attend church just across the street.
What church?
As a young boy. Way back, I used to attend International Central Gospel.
ICGC.
And to come back, it's like the comeback king. And buy a land close to this place means a lot. So yeah, it's gonna be big. And those who want to get on board, they should come
They
now.
can get in now, so people can start investing now if they're interested.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's titled. It's a titled land, no litigation.
Yeah.
Everything is owned by the company.
Yeah.
There's no third party.
Right.
So
okay.
so that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're in a very good location.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I
Thank
can
you so
see how
much.
this is going to be prime. You know?
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank
If the
you so
price
much.
is reasonable, maybe you can give me some.
Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, Danny.
You have requested for it, and I've brought you here.
Okay.
This is our groundbreaking project.
Okay.
DAP the future. Why the future? We believe that the future of real estate is expansive. This is one of them, prime real estate. You know, like I said, this is holistic. Everything that you want is in here. If you are traveling and you want to work from home, you want to have a restaurant, everything, gym, everything is involved here. And the price point is also really good. What we are going to do is that we are going to walk in, meet a team of engineers.
Okay.
Let's see what is going on.
Okay.
And then you can ask them all the vital questions because I don't have answers to all the questions.
Okay,
You
let's do
understand?
it, Danny.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Are you ready for us? I've brought you a special guest today.
Hi, Desmond. I know it's been ages. It's good to see you. Thank you. Thank you.
Desmond, meet the famous YouTuber Jasmine.
This is like our fourth time meeting.
She has been running away. She has been running away because now she has made so much money.
Yes, I can
So
see that.
she has promised me that
Amen.
if you do a good presentation, she's going to buy 2 units.
Okay.
So over to you, Jolate.
50% off the price. Okay, that's fun. So what's going on here? I can see lots of digging and people moving around.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here, and these are exclusive shots you're going to be seeing because usually you don't get to see this aspect of the work that we do. We are actually doing a 1-level basement, and all the stuff we don't show them on camera because they are the technical stuff that we have, and we have to be able to implement them. But before I say anything, I have to my left, he's called Foster.
Okay.
He is the structural engineer at Royal Kingdom Estate. We have in-house.
Okay.
So when it comes to the structural work that we're doing now, this is his time. This is what he put together.
Okay.
But before he did that, this gentleman here, Abraham Pele, he is our in-house architect.
Yeah.
So he put together the design itself.
Okay.
We had other architects also doing, we had a design competition.
Okay.
But we had to settle for his after we had various engagements. So
okay.
the whole design concept, so everything we do here, we are going to put together his vision. And the first person he had to speak with was CEO because he is the client, he is the main person. So if CEO does not like what is happening, he will have to get back to him. So his right-hand man for this project, that's him.
That's Abraham.
And then when it comes to the cash person, who is going to inform the CEO or the client on how much it's going to cost and everything, she does the costings for us.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Hello.
And I'm also the project manager over here.
Okay.
So what's happening is that we have been able to excavate, we have been able to, when we did excavation, we realized that the ground was not stable. So we had to do what we call stabilization by bringing in materials that's able to stabilize. And after that, we ran other tests for us to be able to know that what we have done is accurate. Again, let me bring this to you. We are not just working alone in-house.
Right.
In the wisdom of the company, we also had other consultants from other companies because you cannot check your own work. You need somebody else to be able to put you on check.
Yeah. Sure.
Because what we're doing here is the 10-story. 10-story, yes.
Okay.
And you would not want to make mistakes in this whole thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because building is capital intensive.
Yeah.
So we decided that as part of what we're doing, we have external people also coming in to be able to check what we are doing. But they are not here yet, but they will be here. They come occasionally, they'll be here tomorrow. We have meetings every Friday so that we are able to judge and look at what is happening on site. So currently we have been able to cast the blinding on the site. I'll take you closer to see what is happening. Blinding is after we're done with the stabilization.
Can we go there?
Yeah, let's go. So first of all, we are looking at getting power. And because we don't want to delay the project, we have gone for a 30 kVA to be able to give us power, because we will need a 3-phase power to be able to power the machine for bending. And let me also say this, we are using high tensile rods. So it's very difficult to bend them manually. We need the machines to be able to do that.
I don't think I've seen these thick ones before even. All the ones I've seen are the thin ones.
Exactly. So these are high tensile rods, and you can see the bending going on currently. So that's why you can see what we are seeing here. And we are bringing them in batches because we are currently working on the main bars and the distribution bars. We'll have what we call the rebar seat or the rebar chairs itself, but that will be after we have been able to lay the whole ground in. And with what you are seeing here, it may even last about a month for us to be able to finish with the rodding. This is what we call the raft foundation. So it takes a lot of time and a lot of work. But what is happening is that we had to go through what we call structural analysis for us to be able to know what best fits. And we were looking at raft is a type of foundation that we have, either raft or what we call the isolated pad. But raft is more expensive, more robust than the isolated pad. And we look at the weight of the building, we were able to arrive at the raft foundation being the best. We are not giving anything to chance. And in fact, when it even comes to the thickness of the raft, we are doing a meter thick foundation. And if I say a meter, you'll be asking what is a meter. This is about a meter. This is how thick the foundation is going to be.
Wow.
Exactly. So if you look down there, we are currently bending and then having the main bars already in place. We are going to be tying them. And then, so it's going to go all around. It's a T-shaped building. So that's what is going on currently.
All right. And what's the anticipated time frame to complete everything?
For the rebar work, we are looking at 1 month. When it comes to the casting of the concrete, we are looking at within a week or 2, we should be able to complete it. So maximum within 6 weeks, we should be able to have the foundation and then the retaining walls also done. But we have a bit of carpentry works also as well. So estimatedly, we are giving ourselves between 2 to 3 months to be able to complete everything.
All right, cool. It's looking good.
What we are doing is the basement.
The basement,
Right, the basement. So is that going to be the car park?
Yes,
the car park. All right then, cool. And then the rest of the projects, what's the time frame for that? Like the rest of the building?
3 years.
3 years. So like 2028, something like that.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
And it's actually a mixed-use facility, so you have virtually everything here. You have a swimming pool at the back there where you have the greens. They will all come when we are done with the main aspect of the building. And all this place will also be car park. It's a well-structured place.
Also, there'll be car park outside as well as underground.
Exactly. Okay, so to speak on the rods that we have here, we have various rods that we are using. We are using the 20 mm, we are using 16 mm, but because of the nature of the work that we're doing here, we had to take our time and then ensure that we are getting the best of rods. So these rods are coming directly from the factory. So if you watch, they have not been bent, they are straight the same way it was manufactured. That's how it was transported over here.
So it's like a custom order for you
Absolutely.
guys,
Absolutely. So we have to take some time for them to be able to do it the way we want it. In modern times, you go for some of the rods. Let's say if you want 12 mm, sometimes you get 11.5. You want 20, you get 19.5. But we wanted exactly 20 mm.
All right. Okay, Seth, so what are the prices of the homes that they're going to have available here at the Future?
All right, so we have very competitive prices here, right, in relation to what we have out there. Now, the starting price here is $79,000, and that is for the studio, executive studio, $79,000. We have very competitive price, like I said, 1 bedroom. We have 1 bedroom classic, 1 bedroom prestige, 2 bedroom classic, 2 bedroom prestige. The starting price for the 1 bedroom is $129,000. The starting price for the 2 bedroom is $239,000. So when you come in, we'll give you the details, what comes with the classic, what comes with the prestige, but at the end of the day, we can assure your audience that we are giving very competitive price. This is just about 10 minutes or 8 minutes drive from the airport. So just imagine what you have here, and you won't get these prices anywhere in this enclave, most especially. So it's very, very competitive. And you know, I keep talking about how competitive our prices are, also because of the sizes of our rooms. Now, the size of our rooms are very, very huge compared to what we have out there on the market. So when you come in, we'll give you the details of the sizes, and you realize that what we are giving you is actually a steal on the market. So we encourage them to come in. They should just reach out to us. We'll give them the details.
Okay, no worries. So something unexpected just happened. I wasn't expecting to meet a woman working on site. And another surprising thing, she's actually with her husband. So this is Janet and this is Henry. How long have you guys been doing this for?
We are doing this for 10 years now.
For 10 years? Wow, wow. Janet, what about you? How long have you been doing this?
She is doing it for 10 years.
Oh, she's doing it for 10 years. What about you?
I'm almost on the 40 years.
On the 40th year? Wow, wow. So have you always been interested in construction, Janet?
Oh, yes.
You have? Okay. So what, did you start straight away into this? What were you doing before you got involved in this?
Okay, I started with the welding and fabrication.
Welding and fabrication.
Yes.
Okay.
I do it for 5 years. Later, I meet him. Then I see that he's doing it. I say, oh, so far that I love you, I have to join you on the
Oh, that's sweet.
Then I join him at the field.
Lovely.
So we work whole day and we go back home.
Oh, okay. So you've been working together since you met.
Yes.
That's a sweet love story. You guys need a book together, I think.
We started it from Newmont.
You started from where?
We started the work from Newmont and Half.
Kenya as a Newmont.
Oh, okay. So how long have you been? What's your background? Are you Ghanaian?
She is a foreigner.
Yeah, I'm a foreigner.
Where are you from, sir?
Sierra Leone.
And you're from Ghana. Oh, so you met here in Ghana?
Yes.
Okay. So what brought you to Ghana, Janet?
Okay, that was during the Civil War of Sierra Leone.
Okay. So you've been here for a very long time now.
I would say that I grew in Ghana.
Okay, so you're basically Ghanaian then.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Very lovely. How has your work here been so far?
Okay.
Your work here on the site?
Yes, we just
everything has been good. That's very good. I'm happy to hear. Very nice to meet you. Thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you too.
Jasmine, welcome to the site.
Thank
we
you.
had some great city history.
Okay.
And prior to this, we had a conversation. We mentioned to you that we have clients that are out there in the diaspora.
Yeah.
We are building for them. Some of them never stepped foot here.
Right.
And that's the credibility we are talking about, right? It's possible to come down and see your building, want to make some changes, but the mere fact that we've been able to stay in touch with you, be transparent with you.
Yeah.
And this gentleman here is a testimony to that.
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
to engage in this Paul Smith.
Sure.
So you can talk to him.
Okay. Very nice to meet you as well.
Likewise.
How did you find out about Royal Kingdom Estate?
Well, I found out through you,
Oh.
to be honest. Yeah, I saw a YouTube video with you and Mr. Danny.
Okay.
And you were talking about different, plots, especially the views and all that.
Yes.
But then I saw you mentioned this place, Phase 3.
Yeah. Grace City. It was Grace City. At
Was
that
it
time,
Grace?
At that time, it wasn't. This is Grace
This is
City.
Grace City.
Yes. So at that
Grace
time,
City.
they hadn't gone to phase 3 yet.
No.
Phase 3 yet.
Oh, so it was actually,
Blackstar?
was it Backstar? Where
Could
I
be.
saw overlooking the college.
It could be.
The view.
The view.
the view.
Yeah, because we went
My
to the
bad,
Black
the view.
Star and then yes.
Yeah, and I was sold.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I decided to jump on a flight
Yeah.
to check it out. But when I came, I was also introduced to this place.
Okay.
I fall in love with this place.
This place.
Yeah. The greenery and
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
I chose this location.
Okay. And it was your first time in Ghana at that time, is that right?
Yes. First
was
time
that?
traveled to the continent.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so
How was that experience for you?
It was a great privilege, and it has always been something that I always wanted to do.
Okay, okay.
But then, not knowing anyone from here, Royal Kingdom was like a great opportunity.
Yeah.
And, Royal Kingdom, they are, I would say, what's the word I'm looking for? I would say they are like an angel in disguise,
Oh, that's lovely.
Because, yeah, that should be the word. Yeah, not only do they, sell property, they also make sure that the clients are well taken care of.
That's
feel at home.
Yeah.
You feel at peace, home away from home.
Yeah.
So it was good.
That's good.
The first time.
That's good.
Shout out to Mr. Danny and Desmond.
Yeah, that's lovely.
And the whole Royal Kingdom crew,
Everyone's been
We always talk about not just selling the product, peace of mind.
Yes.
It's very important.
Absolutely.
So for us, if a client can speak like this, without any inducement or influence, that's impact for us. He's coming from Jamaica.
He said,
Yeah.
Yes.
So to come here, not know anyone, get in touch with an organization, and feel like you're being taken care of.
Yes.
That's the impact that we are talking about. And that's what we want to extend to everyone in the diaspora. When we say we are people-centric. And that is one of the things that have kept us going. We value relationships, right? If we want to call people back home to build the motherland, there needs to be that sense of communal living. And that is something that is very essential in our part of the world. And we want to bring that feeling back. So we are extending that invitation to everyone out there.
That's great. That's
He's
really
a musician
good.
though.
Oh, okay. What kind of music do you make for?
Well, I do reggae music,
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I do reggae music.
Give us a freestyle.
Maybe further down, after Jasmine asking,
So how long ago did you start this project? Did RKE start this project for you?
So it's pretty much going on about maybe almost touching 2 years,
Okay.
Because, I still have other things going.
Yes, sure.
So I'm just taking my time.
Fair enough.
And still getting to know more about Ghana.
Yes, fair enough.
His project, the interesting thing about his project is we've been with this project right from the scratch. I don't know if you are monitoring the updates, even though they were having meetings with you and Zoom and all that, but we actually came here multiple times to capture from scratch on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Every stage.
Oh, so it's
from when the land was cleared to the marking out, everything.
Okay.
Foundation, everything.
Oh, okay.
And now we are here.
Okay.
And what I love the fact that you guys send me all stages.
Yeah.
Keep giving me videos of what you guys doing, where you guys at.
Yeah.
That's I love it. I love it.
The client is on the value chain. The client is at the top. Because whatever service, whatever you are offering, at the end of the day, it's for the client. So for us, the client sits
is the priority. As it
and
should
it trickles down.
Yeah.
So we are glad that he's happy because you do something, you give the client the update, the client requests to change, you want to make it, and I'm happy that he's come here to see that we've not gone to show him somebody's property.
I know, right?
Because we do hear stories.
Yes,
right?
you do.
You do.
People send money back home. You come, they take you somewhere. Tell you, that's yours.
Yeah.
And I even have a personal experience with my grandfather, which actually got him sick till he passed.
Oh gosh.
So these are real stories. These are things that happen out here. Someone to come from the Caribbean, Jamaica, come here. I'm glad that he's happy.
It's good.
I love it. I love it here. It's a little hot,
It is hot. I know.
But
it is quite hot.
it's a good heat.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It's also the season too, you
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
It depends on what month. Some months are a bit better than others. Yeah. So what are you building? This is massive. What are you building here?
This is a house.
Okay. How many bedrooms?
It's what, four?
Four bedrooms. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Four and a half.
4.5.
Yeah,
Okay.
bathroom.
Okay.
With a recording studio around the back and also a gym.
Lovely.
Yeah, so
Okay. Cool.
I'm loving it so far.
Yeah, that's good.
Loving it so far.
You know, when they were doing the foundation, Adria and I used to always say that it looks so small, the studio.
Right.
Nothing, but that's the beauty of construction.
Yeah.
When they are
Once
done,
it goes up, then you
Yeah.
can see it properly. Yeah.
Yes, and we also want to take advantage of this moment to let your audience know that we have more plots available
Okay.
here.
Okay.
This is phase 3, but we have phase 4,
Okay.
and we have vast land here. So you should come in early because you know there's always value being added to the land. So the earlier, the better. So we have more land here. Great City phase 1, we have commercial plots.
Okay.
And then we have some plots available now.
Okay.
And phase 2 as well.
Okay.
No, phase 2 is sold out.
Okay.
We have Black Star Village. We have The View. And then, of course, the other projects that
I showed, earlier on. Okay.
Yeah.
Could you quickly just go through the prices at the moment? What are the prices now?
For Great City phase 4, it starts at 100,000 cities.
Okay.
Yes, 100,000 cities. So that's the starting price. For The View, we have phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 for 200,000, phase 2 for 220,000 cities.
Okay.
And then for Black Star Village, we have 160,000 cities.
Okay.
Yes. So for the prices here.
Okay. Perfect. Cool.
That's a reasonable price,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
comparing to where real estate is going across the entire globe.
Yes.
Yes.
And we want people to also know that we have something for everyone, right? There's a notion that real estate relatively is, if you're not holding a certain amount of money, you can't get anything for yourself. But we have tried as much as possible to create products across the different segments of the market. So there's something for everyone. That's how come we're able to come here. You have a lot of people purchasing here. We're able to take you to the other locations in Accra to show you what we have for the other section of the market. So we have something for everyone. So it's a call to everyone who feels like, oh, I don't have enough to get something, you know. Rare Kingdom Estate has something for you. And just before we wrap up, we have one of our engineers. I think I'll invite him.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is Selassie. Selassie, please introduce yourself to Jasmine's audience.
Yeah. My name is Selassie. I'm the site engineer on Great City. I'm in charge of all site work and all projects that are going on.
Okay. So do you live here?
No, I'm in Accra.
Oh, so you come here every day, basically. Wow.
That's the dedication we talk about.
Yeah.
Can you speak to some of the projects just before we wrap up?
Okay, so there are a lot of fleet of projects that's taking off. Some are in the early stage, some are in the middle stage.
Okay.
Yeah, so postmate, we are now at the stage of roofing.
Okay.
So the trusses are on site. They've started the fabrication. So very soon, by next week, I believe very strongly that they will put the trusses at the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
And most of these clients are not here.
Yeah, they are not here.
So what's the mode of communication like?
So most of the time, the office communicates to them through WhatsApp, and we give them real-time happenings on site. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
As you guys have seen, there's lots of new developments going on around here in RKE, lots of new projects, lots of exciting things happening. I hope you guys have enjoyed the update. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're interested in working with these guys or speaking to them about any of the products that they have available. Their information will be in the description box below. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I guess I'll see you in my next one. Don't forget to follow your bliss. So now life is short. Follow your bliss na nipa yedeng. Follow your bliss na di ebesibiaye, and follow your bliss na day na mada. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.